Hi, I'm Z, your hot pink priestess, guiding you through all things brujeria, healing, and cosmic chaos.
And I'm Meg. I know nothing about spirituality, but I'm here to ask every single question anyway.
This is Black Girl Magic meets White Girl Questions.
Where two sparkly worlds collide and the universe gets loud.
Okay, here we go. To the computer.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, I was gonna say good morning. It's morning here, not morning with you. I don't know when you're listening to this, but we're disasters over here. Very pretty, very positive, very helpful disasters. We can't figure out how to. This Zoom thing gets us every time. And you do Zoom for your business and I do Zoom for my business. And then for some reason, when we record it and want it to show both of our faces, we're dingbats and we can't.
It doesn't work. And then it's like takes me 5 freaking minutes to try and press record. I don't know.
She was sharing stuff and pinning people and I don't know.
Malfunction.
And then I just am quiet over here and then she goes, "What the fuck am I doing?"
I can't think straight.
What is happening?
Exactly.
And I don't think we've ever come in off the intro and said proper hellos. We've always just laughed because we can't figure ourselves out.
Yeah. The best way to live. What's on your agenda?
And the funny thing is that's not just in Zoom. That's Z and I in everyday life. We just kind of like, yep. And we have an outfit and the outfit's got us to find each other in the world.
Oh, totally. And now we're wearing
we wouldn't have found each other in the world otherwise.
Sorry.
What?
I said now we're wearing the most boring outfits ever.
We really are. This is the same outfit I wore yesterday and you wouldn't have known except I just told you. Me on the floor, and I had to go get my son at lifting this morning, and I had to be there at 7, and I'm not a morning person, so I said a lot of F words, and I was just put the clothes on the floor, and then I was like, well, I'm on Zoom. They don't know what I'm wearing. I did brush my hair, and I put on eyeliner, and I put on earrings, so I didn't look homeless.
You're fancy.
I am
also wearing the same clothes from yesterday.
Yes!
Conserve water.
We did it. You know what? It's better than I say coming out naked, but maybe that's not true. I don't know.
We could take a vote.
Yeah, you're younger than me, so they might vote for you.
Woo!
Okay, let's get off nudie pants because that's inappropriate.
Okay, what's on your agenda?
Okay, we are talking about. We got as many as we can. We said we were going to talk about death, so we have to start with death.
Okay.
And then we're going to talk about your travel life and my chill, which I just found, and our books, because we're both writing books. I'm a new author. Meaning I'm on page 4 of writing my book. That's not a new author like it's published.
Yeah, but also it's not your first book.
Oh, that's true. It's my first adult book. And every time I say that, I want to say it's my first adult book, but there's no porn in it. It's just
I know. We say it differently.
It's my first. I don't know. I wrote 3 children's books. What do you call it? It is an adult book.
It's my first non-children's book.
Non-children's book. Okay. It is for children, though. It is to help you best support neurodivergent children.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not one you read to your children. It's my first book with F words in it. How's that?
I like that.
I put none in my children's book.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. Okay, so we are talking about, we ended last episode. So proud of us that these are actually consecutive and we've sort of talked in the order that we need to talk in, which I thought would not happen.
Yeah.
And we talked about death because, so this is the conversation. Andy and I were driving home from either the boat or ice cream. It was one of those things. And he said, what do you think happens when you die? Because we both want to be cremated and then spread somewhere. We don't want to be in a coffin in a ground. And I said, well, you've done it. You've lived your life and hopefully had a good one. And then you die and it's over. And he goes, but where do you think your energy goes? I said, well, I think you burned it. And then you put me in the water. And he's like, but does your energy, I said, become a mermaid? No, it's just the end. And
Yeah.
he was like, no, I don't think so. I think because we're all energy. And then all of a sudden he started to sound like Yuzi. And I was like, what? But we're all energy. And I don't think you can't just be done. And I was like, well, he's like, that's sad. I said, no, you're dead. You're not sad. You'd have to be
Oh,
alive to be sad.
yeah.
You're dead. Other people are sad, but you can't even be sad that other people are sad because you're dead.
Yeah.
It's just there's no more thought or emotion or anything. And he's like, but what happens to your soul? I said, well, it died with you.
What?
So Andy took your side. I don't think it's a side, but took like your thoughts. And I was just like, he goes, even as much as you've talked to Z, you just think it's over? And I said, well, yeah, because where does my soul go? And does my soul become somebody else? And I said,
Yes.
I don't know if you know, Andy, but I'm a first-time baby soul. And he just looked at me like, what? I said, my soul hasn't been alive before because I feel none of it. And he goes, I said, you believe in like reincarnation? He's like, not necessarily, but I don't want to think like none of us exists anymore, like no part of our body.
Yeah.
So talk to me, Z.
Okay.
You obviously are on Andy's side.
Yeah.
I still think we just die and it's over.
I just love how that conversation went though. It's like, what happens with your soul? It dies too. Like it's such a like certainty type of answer. But also I find it great because he doesn't quite believe in manifestation.
No, he does not. That was a nice way to put it. He doesn't believe in manifestation at all.
Yeah, but he'll believe in the
Yeah.
soul and possibly reincarnation. So I think that's interesting.
And
But
that's why I sat like this, looking at him like, and I said, "Are you taking Z's side right now?"
I sent him. No,
I
I'm
mean, I think he's probably right and you're right because you know this stuff, right? I'm not going to pretend I'm right. I just don't understand how when people like your energy, I was like, yeah, really fast, sparkly energy, but I don't get how it is saved or how it
Wait, what do you
doesn't.
mean saved? Like
Well,
how they talk about
if
in
I die, if my body
Oh,
dies, where does my soul? My soul's in there. Does it like come out in like glittery smoke and go somewhere? Like I don't understand the whole. Same reason I don't believe in ghosts because I've never seen them. So I've
yeah.
never felt the afterlife piece or that maybe I used to be somebody else. I don't have any of those thoughts or they. I've always thought they were ridiculous. Partly why we do this podcast because I want to. I think I'm wrong about it, but I don't.
Yeah.
Just because I think I'm wrong doesn't mean I understand how my soul is saved when my physical body is dead.
I mean, technically, you can have a body without a soul. And
What?
yeah, like what is it? I don't remember.
Those the people I don't like?
I don't know if it's like if it's like Muslims believe in this, but after a certain time, depending on when a baby's like being grown, it's like
Hmm.
don't abort. Well, one, you don't abort in some cultures in general, but specifically because at that point the soul, like the energy is already in the baby, like already in the child. And so like sometimes when you are going to pass away, like when you pass away, most of the time your soul is already gone and already traveling. So then it's separated
Where?
from wherever it's being directed. But that's the thing, every culture is completely different. So some like will go straight to the afterlife, or some people say they will follow the light or go into the spiritual realm. Others sometimes go through like certain, I guess you would say like the underworld and meet certain gods and that sort of thing, and you learn your lessons. I've also heard other stories of like, and I've talked to other spirits where they like can still see what's happening in people's life, but they're not interacting because they have to reflect on their life. Not from like an emotional standpoint, but they look at their entire life and all of their soul's journey while they're like while they were in their physical form. And then they're able to interact, but they're already like moved on because they will leave the body pretty quickly, like the spirit itself.
See, I don't understand how it. do you mean it leaves?
because
Like
it's just
out your mouth or your butt or like I
it just
don't know how like I'm picturing it like in a cartoon when we talked about Aladdin earlier, but like when Aladdin is at the bottom of the and the
yeah.
genie comes out and then like is that like the soul like does it have like a does it do it in a certain way?
It can I don't know. I mean, technically there's no like
Well, I'm
one
not going to be
set
able to
way.
tell anybody because I'm going to be dead.
I know, I know.
Damn it.
No, Meg, but if you die first, remember, I can help guide your soul and then we can do this whole thing so then we can observe. Right? Because if I pass away first, you're not going to know what the hell you're looking at. So like that's how we're going to study it. Um, but yeah, there's different cultures that believe in different things and it's just energy. Like have you ever done an aura picture?
No. I don't even know
Aura
what that
pictures
is.
are great. So it reads the energy that like moves around like out of your body, in your body, and
Oh
everything.
God, I should have one of those. Who does that?
Yeah, you can find them at spiritual stores. I'm sure if you Google it or something, like
What's it
you'll
called? An aura? What?
like an aura photo. I can't remember the exact name, but if you just say aura photo and see if someone can do
Aura.
it for you, you'll take a picture and then you'll see all these different colors like popping around. And basically it's reading your energy. So you're made of all this energy. And so your soul, like honestly, some people even say that your soul can be in your aura as well, like outside of your body because it's just energy. Um, but once you pass away, right, the energy then leaves because the system is not working in the way it's meant to.
So could I have a soul now, and then when I die, it just says, fuck it," and then it just doesn't go anywhere?
I mean,
It better
technically,
not, because you're gonna be waiting for me. Damn it!
I mean, I guess if you really wanted to stay in your body, I guess you could. I guess you could. I mean, it would make sense why we also have spirits who get stuck in houses, right? Like if they have a really traumatic passing and they don't complete some sort of cycle or like they feel stuck or unhappy, they will attach to the next physical thing. So if they passed away in
Hmm.
your living room, they will likely get attached to something in the living room.
I think I was born wrong
What do you mean?
because I don't get any of it, and I know that I'm probably wrong, but I don't like understand the energy piece. And I don't understand, like, I feel like if I understood the energy piece, would I live my life differently? Because I don't, I truly believe that when I die, I die. And people like, death is sad. And I was like, not for the person dying, they're just dead. And
Yeah.
then and now I'm like, I don't feel any of the things, right? You say I manifest well. I haven't manifested actually since the last time we talked in a way that I was like, whoa, I have to write this down. So
Yeah.
now, so I feel like maybe I was born and then they took me and they were like, let's take the part out that believes in
Whatever.
aura
I
or
mean, you
souls.
I mean your soul journey this lifetime, which also makes me think you're not a new soul
No,
because
I'm a new baby soul.
okay.
Get over it,
Well,
please. I
okay,
am.
but everybody's soul has a different journey in this lifetime, and usually you complete or finish cycles that you didn't finish in other lifetimes. So you could
No.
literally have a soul contract or an agreement that's like, I don't want to remember anything, and I just want to go on a brand new journey. Like that's a thing.
Wait, who do I have a contract with?
The universe.
Is there I was going to say a man. A man's definitely not in charge.
No,
A
not of the universe.
person? Is there a person in charge? Like, do I sit and like have to sign a contract?
I
Like,
guess
so I don't.
I guess it depends on what culture. That's where religion comes in sometimes.
No, yeah. So that's maybe why I have a hard time with this
Yeah. Yeah.
because I am not religious.
Yeah. Well, and like outside of this, like we always say in more of the spiritual space of like your life's journey is just you remembering. And so most souls that come in don't remember anything from before. And you have to go through certain journeys in order for you to remember, just like you are doing, just like I had to do.
So I think if I had more of a religious piece, maybe I would. I've never had one. I went to,
Yeah.
I think we talked about CCD. I've been to church like a handful of times. I've been to other, I've been to Mormon church.
Yeah.
None of it has resonated with me.
Yeah.
Um, so, so I think, I don't know if that's, I don't know. I have such a hard time with the soul piece because I want to like feel it, or I want to be excited it's going to go somewhere. I want to know that I had it already. And it's just like,
It,
nope,
it will go,
none of it's working.
it will go somewhere. Like, I mean, I've seen some pretty creepy stuff happen. Like, because I'm a seer and I'm quite gifted, I could actually hear my soul talk sometimes. And I
What?
thought it was just me. Like, I was like, am I like, I was like, am I in a different timeline? And I was like, no, that's really strange. And I went to one of my favorite Reiki people in the whole face of the earth. And like you have your eyes closed and she's doing all the things and she channels a lot of information. So sometimes she speaks in different languages, she sings songs, all this stuff. And then
Oh,
she started to speak in the exact tone and the exact words that I would be hearing from my own soul. Like, and that's how I was able to also confirm and recognize it for myself of like, oh, so that is an energy in me that is literally tired. I literally tired. And then like because I didn't tell her anything, and at the end she's just like, I don't know if you heard that part, but your like soul is quite tired. And I was like, yeah, I know. Like I can like literally hear it all the time. So I mean, there's lots of ways that you can connect with your soul, but everybody it's different.
yeah, I don't know how to do that. And then I feel like, oh man, I'm competitive, so I want to like do it. I
Yeah.
want to win the prize because I feel like that's a cool thing to hear your
Yeah.
soul. I mean, my drunk squirrels talk to me, but I think that's different.
Yeah, but sometimes, with
So,
energy and spirituality, it doesn't always work to just do the thing, right? Because spirituality is about also receiving, because
yeah.
that's the only way you can read the energy. Your energy has to be open to like for it to communicate with you.
So I wonder what has to happen to me. Like for me to believe in ghosts, I have to like see a ghost. For me to
Yeah,
believe
probably.
that my soul is going to magically sparklyfied out of my body and find you, you better not die first. I'm gonna be really pissed.
Oh, I'm not. I'm staying
That
alive for this.
yeah. Okay. Good thing I'm significantly older than you too, so that age wise is good. Um, I don't know what has to happen for me to like right. I manifested stuff, so I'm like, oh, I always thought that was just, oh, that's weird, and now it's like a manifestation piece. What has to happen so I'm like, oh, there's that little baby soul. It isn't a first timer after all. I was wrong. Like I don't know what has to happen for me to believe that.
I mean, there has to be a deeper integration, one aside from belief, but also with energy. Like the only reason why people can connect with their souls or sense it a little bit more is because like they practice it. It's like a skill, just like meditating and the more
Internal.
you interact, yeah, the more you intentionally interact with the unseen and energy or like going to different places that have higher frequencies and that sort of thing and sitting in meditation, the easier it's going to be. It's language.
I think I wouldn't notice though. Like you said when we first came on, right? We talked about an hour and a half before we even got on the call. Um, that you said the energy is weird in here today where you are.
Yeah.
And I never had that thought. I've never had that feeling. I've never been like, whoo, energy is weird today. Right? Because we've talked about the full moon and how I'm an
Yeah.
educator. So people are like, oh, that full moon's making the kids crazy. I was like, nah, I was here last week and they were crazy then too. It's just that they're crazy because they're children.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't have any of that piece either. I don't have the like the frequency is off or oh this
Yeah.
space feels weird. I don't have that either.
I mean, you don't have
So
a
that's what I mean. I
sensitivity.
was born like broken.
You're not broken. It's just
No, not in
everybody.
like the sad sense of like feel bad for Meg, I'm broken,
No,
but
I
like
know. No,
why
I know.
doesn't that stuff happen to me? I wanted to.
I mean, it's practice. You have to practice, but you don't like meditating.
Well, no, I'm bad at it. I say the F word a lot when I meditate, and I think you're not supposed to.
No, that's fine. No one said you can't do that. Practice meditating, but you have to like go into the spiritual realm over and over and over again. Like a lot of people that I work with over time, they become quite strong seers, but that's because they're meditating deeply every day. Like every
I
day.
don't even know how to meditate not deeply, definitely not deeply. No idea. So people say, someone said put your feet against the wall, right? Like lay down and put your feet up like this.
Ah,
Can't do my feet because I'm not that flexible.
yeah.
But
Oh my
and then just
God.
start with 2 minutes. And I was like, no, that's just me in a weird position, closing my eyes against the wall. That's not meditating.
I
That's
mean,
just me
maybe,
being like, am I fucking done yet? Is it been 2 minutes? So I
yeah.
don't know how to do it. So it works.
Meditating for people who aren't very good at receiving meditation or aren't very good at it, you have to be relaxed. So if you can spend more time in relaxation, you will naturally start meditating.
I disagree that would happen to me because, well, this goes into our next one because I don't think we're gonna. I think I'm gonna. I have to like all the things you tell me are so foreign to right, which is why we have the podcast. So foreign to me that I have to like rest with them sometimes and like sit with it. But this is the rest part is I did find some chill. I know that's weird. That people like so I'm not a person that just sits and does puzzles or reads or I listen to books, but that's when I'm in my car. um I mean, I'm always doing something. So I live on the ocean in New Hampshire, as you know. I don't people probably know that now too. And I like live directly across the street, and Brennan's friends have figured out that having a friend with a beach house is pretty great because you
Yeah.
could get towels and snacks and go to the bathroom.
It's
And like
basically
yesterday,
vacation.
when it poured and thundered and lightninged, everybody got to come in and sit in our living room and waited for it to pass, and then they could go back out. So Brennan's friends are figuring out that that's really cool. Well, I also want to know Brennan's friends. I also want, like, I used to be upstairs and do work. And then I realized it's better if I'm downstairs in the kitchen when they come in and I say hi to them and I can get them food and I can put more snacks in the snack basket and all this stuff. And I was like, but I can't just sit here. So it's when Wimbledon and World Cup was on, and I was like, okay. So I started bedazzling a dinosaur, right? So I now bedazzle a Triceratops. Her name is Tricycle, like Triceratops and Sparkle together, right?
I
It's
love
TRYCYKLE, not CLE. So I'm almost actually done, which I did not think was going to happen. I just have the back of the crest and the legs. Because right now she looks like she's wearing a shorty romper and Crocs. Because that's how I bedazzled her. I also gave her blue eyeshadow. So she has blue eyeshadow. And that's my chill. So the kids come in and I think they're thinking, oh, Brennan's mom is bonkers. Because I'm watching Wimbledon or World Cup. Both are over now, which is sad. And I am just putting glue on this, right? The dinosaur's like this big, and just bedazzling it. And I think they think, does Brennan's mom sit in her kitchen and bedazzle a dinosaur?
No, like
It's like Monday at noon. Doesn't she work? Right? I worked 15 years to be able to work 2 days a week in the summer so I could be with Brennan so I could do fun things. And then now I've spent time writing my book, and I've also Brennan's job in the summer is to put things on eBay, but all those are work. So my only chill part is to bedazzle a dinosaur. And now I stay up till like midnight doing it. So I finally found the chill.
Yeah.
But I had this hard time of at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, look how far I got on my dinosaur. But it didn't feel like it meant anything. It wasn't like I didn't earn a gold star, which I don't believe in, a gold star and like getting something done that meant something, right? So I'm just figuring that part out. And maybe that's the beginning part of my rest so I can meditate. Who knew? Imagine that's the start of it. How did you learn how to meditate? Well, I bedazzled a triceratops,
Wait,
obviously.
but I think we talked about this maybe in like an earlier episode because I think we were talking about meditation and I had said how some of my clients actually meditate, but they meditate with Legos or they meditate with like whatever it is that they feel the most calm with. And then eventually
Mm,
they meditate, but they're able to get in a very similar meditative state through the thing that they're doing. It's almost like I don't have my Rudrak beats here, but like how we would sit in prayer and we would have the beats. Like you're still doing something, but your mind is able to relax and you're able to be in what you say, chill, chill state. It's still a different type of meditation. It's just different than like if I were to sit here in silence and just continue to have the intention of no thoughts, right? And just be present. It's
that
great.
sounds so hard. It sounds
It's
so
not.
hard for me. It
I
is.
mean, in the beginning, yes. But like it's only because you have to, recondition your brain to not have thoughts all the time.
And to
That's the
sit still
only,
and quiet.
yeah.
Like when I have to have writing the book, I have to bedazzling tricycle. I have to have some sort of. I don't even know. The only time you look up in tennis, I don't even look up. It's just my background noise. And in the World Cup, you only look up when they go, ah, 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 they get really loud, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, what's happening? Oh,
Yeah.
they missed.
Yeah.
And then I go back. But so it's never. I'm gonna try to sit. It's gonna be hard. Quietly, I'm gonna text you and be like, I made it 45 seconds.
No, just that's all it takes is just keep trying. Like, because most people are just used to a lot of sound, used to a lot of stimulation. And then if you slowly over time remove a lot of this like stimulation, you'll start to notice that your brain will naturally be thrown off when the stimulation is there.
I don't believe you.
I literally do this for a living, man.
I know, but again, I believe you when like that happens to other people. I can't. First of all, I will not do it more than 2 times because it is torturous for me, and I have a hard time being like, oh, I think I'm going to try that meditation. I can think of a million other things to do.
No, take a journey. Like, do
I
your
know.
dinosaurs, maybe then turn the TV down. Slowly turn the TV down.
Well, I'm only doing one dinosaur.
Okay, well, if you have one dinosaur and the TV's going and you have to have them going, every once in a while, every couple of days, turn the TV down. But just allow it to still be there and then another week, turn it down a little bit more and then see what happens.
Yeah, okay, I'll try. I
Yeah,
say that, but I'm lying. I'm gonna.
I know. And I'm going to check in with you and you're going to be like, "Oh, I turned it all the way up."
Wait. I want to look at. Are you ready for this posted?
Okay, okay.
Because
Yeah, yeah,
everybody can
yeah.
see us. Here we go. Here we go.
What does it say? Morning mindset.
And
Yay!
you said you have to do it 7 days in a row. I did it one,
I don't
and
care.
then I
You're still
forgot about it
good.
till I looked at this piece of paper.
How's it feel to be doing your mindset intentionally?
I only did it one time.
Okay, try again. Will you try this
I
week?
probably one time. I only try because I love you.
Just try. We're gonna keep trying every couple months.
And Andy, right? I've told him stuff like this, and I was like, I just can't. He's like, you don't have to fight it all. And I was like, I know that's what it looks like. I know that that's what people on the podcast are thinking. Maybe you're thinking that, like, Meg, just deal with it
No,
and stop
everybody's different.
fighting it. And I'm not, I know that's what it looks like, but I'm not fighting it in the sense of like, meditation. I'm like, it's legitimately hard for
Yeah.
me to do it. And then I have to like, I know it's hard, but you could do it. And it's hard to do hard things. I know that's the thing right now. You could do hard things.
Yeah.
If I wanted to. But the thing is that I also see that, and that I'm like, basically, I'm a positive, happy person.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, well, will meditation make it better?
Yeah. Because your brain isn't saying stupid shit all day. That's literally
I
what
kind of
happens.
like the stupid shit.
Yeah, but you
Kind of.
also don't know what happens when it's not saying all the other things too.
No. I don't even know if, again, I don't even know if I could do that.
I know, that's what I mean. You don't even know. So the only way to know if you would be happier is if you try.
Do you remember at the very, very beginning of this podcast, Z, how you were like, oh, she's like a baby soul, and I can't wait to raise her. And I said, well, it's going to take a while, and I'm not going to fake it for you.
Yeah.
And I am here to say, you're welcome.
I love raising you. It's so great because
I
like
know.
everybody has their own journey. That's what's so great about spirituality. And that's why I teach the way I do, because like I can't approach you the same way as if someone over here who's like overly obsessed with meditation and I can't get them to do anything in life. You know, because it's like now I need you to go show up outside, right? So everybody has a different
Please leave
journey.
your house
Yeah.
and
I'm
open your
like,
eyeballs.
stop lighting candles. Let's go outside.
And lighting candles, like that's another lighting candles. That doesn't. I light candles when the power's out. What does lighting candles do? That doesn't do anything for me.
It will when you understand it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna. I feel like this podcast is gonna go till I'm 95, and then I'm gonna die, and you're
Yeah.
gonna find my little sparkly soul, and then I'm gonna say, "Go! You were right the whole time." And then I don't know. You have to go back on the podcast when you're 87 or however.
Yeah.
Yeah, and tell people.
And I'll have video of everything and I'll be like, Meg, can you please confirm it's you? And you'll throw shit across the room. Watch.
No, I will. It'll be glitter, sparkle. Something sparkly will happen.
Yeah, something. It'll just come out of thin air. Or you'll write your name in pink marker that says Meg.
But how would I do that? You can't. I don't have hands.
That's a whole different podcast.
Oh, okay, we shouldn't. Let's not open that can of worms. That feels
Yeah,
hard.
not yet.
Okay, we have so I'm gonna work on
Meditation.
no chill. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do it at least one time.
Yeah.
Or you know what? I think maybe I'll just be more intentional about what I'm thinking about while I'm bedazzling. It's
Yeah.
almost done.
Observe. Just observe.
I mean, that's what I do in behavior, right? Okay, let's talk about our books for the next 10 minutes because then I have to go to another meeting.
Okay.
And then we're gonna save your travel life. I'm circling it right now.
Okay.
Because that one's gonna lead to so many conversations.
Lots. That's
I don't even know if it's your travel life, it's just your life.
yeah, it's just my life. It's not like people keep categorizing my travel life or my whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
no, that's me.
Look, and it says Z's travel life. I'm gonna cross out travel.
Yeah.
It says Z's life.
Z's life.
Okay. So I started, I keep saying, I'm writing a book. Holy crap.
I love it.
Because I've been told to write it a lot. And I said, oh, I have drunk squirrels. They're never going to finish it. And I don't know what it is. It's like one day I was driving and I went, yep, I'm writing it. It's happening. I even know what it's going to be about. And it all like kind of filtered in the slots. Before it was, I should write a book, but I don't know what it was going to be about. And that feels hard.
Yeah.
To make shit up as you go. So it's about, it's called, well, I think it's going to be called Spoiled Rotten. And it's an acronym, right? So the S stands for something, the P, the O, the I, all the way to the N, at the end of rotten. And it's going to help neurodivergent adults or kids feel better supported. Because I've read a lot of books and they don't ask anybody, right? What would help?
Yeah.
And
They don't ask questions.
They don't ask any questions. They're like, hi, I'm this neurotypical white lady and I'm gonna write a book about things I think should happen. But I don't know because I'm neurotypical white.
Yeah.
And then so I'm gonna ask the kids what's gonna help.
Yeah.
And then I've created strategies around it. Right? Like S is slow it down. The neurotypical world is way too fast and it hits different for a neurodivergent brain. So we need to slow it down. The pace has to be different, slower, almost all the time.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, you're going to have kids be overwhelmed, which is the O in spoiled. So it, right, I think, and I made it an acronym because like, do you remember in math, PEMDAS, please
Yes.
excuse my dear Aunt
Yes,
Sally, right?
Sally. Yeah.
So I hope people go, oh, I have a neurodivergent child in my classroom. Spoiled rotten.
Yeah.
And they think of what they are, right? So I'm
Yeah.
hoping that happens. And you've sort of guided me into, I don't really know how to um do any of the, I'm just writing the book and then
Yeah.
it's going to be magic from there on. Um but tell everybody about your books, because now you
Two.
have one published, but one is in the works, right?
There's two that are published now.
Wait,
So
did you publish the other
yeah, the Mango Men and Other Manifestations. Yeah,
one?
it's yeah. I birthed that baby out. So I
I
have
know, I thought it was still in the works. Where have I been? Oh, geez. Manifesting. I was probably manifesting as
yeah.
you started this.
Yeah, and you've been working on your chill dinosaur. Um
I have.
yeah. No, so I have two books. So the first one is The Empowered Femme Initiation, which is like me talking about my generational healing journey, um,
Mm.
and pivotal moments in my life that were critical to my healing, where I released a lot of trauma and that sort of thing. It's like a very reclamation story. And then The Mango Man and Other Manifestations, which actually was available when I was in Nepal. So before, it hasn't been that long, maybe a month and a half ish.
Oh, that's probably okay. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
if you told me 2 years, I'd feel really sad that I didn't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, yeah. But the Mango Men and Other Manifestations is a little bit raunchy, but I basically take like 16 different relationships, including my divorce and folks that I've dated. And there's actually a tarot card associated with each archetype. And so what I
Ooh.
did, which was really fun, is when I was writing it, because I was writing it on Substack chapter by chapter, I was gaining momentum and people were interacting and they had to guess if the chapter was real or not so that they could test their magic as well. So they had to be like, did
That's a
that really
great
happen?
idea.
It was so much fun. Like that was the most fun I've ever had. And basically everyone was like, I can't believe that fucking happened. And I'm like, yeah, you should believe in magic more. And so I wrote about all these different stories. And then the last part of the book, and it kind of starts around chapter 11, and it's like, what is it? It's like May the Best Man Win, but there's like a raunchy title that I won't also say. And then it gets
Buy the book. Beep.
yeah, it gets to the meat of everything and like becoming who you're meant to be. And then it kind of ends on a cliffhanger. And I like to say this book is real magic. It's not like Twilight book. So it's more of like
Mm.
ancestral. This is our real magic. It's a fun freaking book. So fun. And I embarrassed the shit out of myself the whole time.
Mine's probably going to be a little embarrassing too. It's funny that well, I believe in magic when you say it, but in my life I don't have that magic piece. It's
Hmm.
funny though, because I probably talk about magic and being magical and unicorns and I don't think it's Twilight. I think it's more of the fantasy sort of
Yeah.
fairy magic. But I talk about it an awful lot for someone who doesn't actually believe in it.
Which makes me wonder if your soul did at one point, which also you're not a baby soul.
Maybe though.
You maybe
Maybe.
were a fairy before.
Wait, could I have been a unicorn?
Yeah.
Do fairies not exist? I was gonna say fairies
No,
don't exist.
fairies exist, and there's so many Celtic stories and all these things about fairies.
Wait, they exist in real life?
It's like a cultural thing. Yeah.
Then unicorns exist. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah. Which means you were probably one of them once upon a time.
I hope I was beautiful and
Wouldn't it be funny
sparkly.
if you were like the ugly duckling of the unicorn?
You were a unicorn, but you were black and your
Yeah,
hair was falling out
I
and you smelled
know.
like farts.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had your own version of oppression. Hmm?
That's a unicorn. And
Yeah.
you poop like regular poop. It wasn't rainbow or candy.
Yeah, you had snaggled tooth, everything.
Oh, I needed braces, unicorn braces.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, magic is everywhere. But that's why I wanted to write about it because It's also a fun way to approach body sovereignty, which I talk about a lot, and
Mm,
relationships
right.
and all sorts of things. So, and it still has a generational healing undertone. You know how we are, you and me, us fantastical, magical activists.
Yeah, magical. Yeah, no, I really have to work on that, and I don't even know how to work on it, so I have to think about it. So I am an activist, and I am very um loud for the communities in which I serve.
Yeah.
And being a woman, I'm very loud about feminism and all that stuff. I don't really know how to work on the like stuff I'm putting believe in, right?
Yeah. You just keep
I
moving
don't know how to.
forward. Like you've been doing. You've been manifesting, you didn't even know it, and you were just because you were curious. You just have been interacting with it over and over and over again. And now we're gonna try to go even deeper with your meditation.
And I think that I didn't, we've talked about it, I didn't try to manifest because you
No.
can't do that. And it just happened. And it's because we were talking about it and I was noticing and observing. So maybe that's what will happen. Watch, it'll be today. I'll be like, son of a bitch. Now I have to tell Z I found magic.
I found my magic. I also
Ah.
saw a ghost. It's gonna be all these things. Watch. You'll start meditating and then you'll be like, hey Z, so I saw this figure like hanging out in the hallway. And I'm like, yes. It's gonna be so
I
fun.
don't think my brain could handle that because it doesn't know what to do with that information. That if I saw a real ghost, I would
Would you be
probably need to go to the ER
would you be
because I'd
scared?
be like, oh, super.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, see,
Not
that's good to
not scared where I would scream, scared to be like, oh crap. Like how excited I was when I manifested. Now I'll be
yeah.
like, shit, am I gonna see that all the time? Because
Yeah.
that is
Well,
hard.
but that's good to know because most people they can't see spirits or interact as deeply with the spiritual realm if they're scared.
Well, how would you not be scared when all of a sudden somebody wasn't there and then they're there?
I mean,
I
in the
think if you're
beginning of
not
your
scared the first time, you're lying.
no, in the beginning of your journey, most people are scared.
Okay, I was like, come on.
No, most people are scared, but you just get past that. Like there was once upon a
Oh
time
yeah, I
I
wouldn't
was
stay
scared.
scared. I would be scared at first. I wouldn't stay that way
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, it would depend, right? It depends on how often you would see spirits or what they would do or all sorts of stuff. And then eventually it just would become normal.
And then this podcast would be viral.
Yeah. I mean, I
And
think
you'd be the seer of the century.
I'm I feel like I already am. And I'm just
You
gonna
look, you would get
manifest.
this. You ready for what you'd get?
Yeah,
You ready?
yeah. Better not be a piece of poop. Oh my gosh, I love it. Does
The
it come
Golden
on a
Unicorn
chain?
Award.
I want a chain.
It does go on a, yeah, you can put it on a
Yes.
chain. But
Mm.
I also, oh no, where are those? Oh man. When you said, is it a piece of poop? I was like, I actually do have poop here, but I can't
I
find it.
know that's why I said I hope
Oh,
it's not a piece of poop because I know
it's
you
not.
have a piece of poop on your desk.
I have two pieces of poop, but now I don't. Is it weird that I lost it?
I mean, I hope you flushed it, but you know what I mean. Just
Okay. So next time we're going to talk about, I have to go to my other meeting. Boo
yeah,
hiss.
you got
I
it.
could do this for like 7 hours. About your life and how different it is from mine because I've thought about it a lot and I think it's such a great opening for right the three principles of relationships of accepting rather than rejecting, understanding rather than judging, and participating rather than manipulating. I think we both do that very well.
Mm.
And we are so different, right? We always talked about we're so different. We shouldn't even have found each other. We shouldn't be friends.
Yeah.
Um, because if we had judgment and if we had rejection, if we had manipulation, we would not be that way.
Yeah.
And I've thought a lot about how your life looks and how my life looks and how they're totally different, but we're both, I mean, totally, completely different.
Yeah.
And we still have this wonderful connection to each other. And I think that's something that the world needs more of. And I wanted to talk about it next
Okay.
time.
I think that's great. We will remember
Me
this,
too.
aka you wrote it on your notebook. Yay.
I did write it. Yep. Oh, wait, I have to. And then I have to get that aura photo.
Yeah, get the
I'm
aura
serious.
photo and practice your meditation. And then the next time we will be talking about all the magical things of being nomadic and seeing the future and spirits.
If I get that aura photo and they do the colors around my head and they're black and brown,
You're gonna
I'm gonna cry. Because it better be rainbows, damn it.
I feel like yours are probably yellow and pink.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I
I
like
think,
yellow and pink.
yeah,
I don't want brown and black though.
I don't, most people do not get those colors.
Okay. How do I know the person's real? That's gonna be tricky. Because
I
you've
mean,
warned me tarot card people.
it's the equipment, really. That's all you need to worry about. You don't have to listen to their advice if you don't want to, but just it's a risk that you take, but most people who have the aura equipment, it works.
Okay.
It's just a
Deal.
photo. Has nothing to do with the person. Unless they altered something, which is rare. So I'm gonna, we're just gonna go on a tangent this whole time because my bad.
I mean, I feel like the podcast should have just been called Tangent.
Yeah. That's actually a great name.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. I get it. Well, this has been so much fun, and I'm really excited to hear how your meditation goes. Right?
I'm really excited not to do it.
Just do it.
I am gonna do it. I am.
Okay, good. Well, we will talk to you later, everybody. And also, bye, Meg. I don't know. You have a meeting?
I do. I have a meeting at my favorite cafe down the street, so that's great.
Okay. Ooh, fun. I hope you
Mm.
get snacks.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Okay, goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you later. Ciao.
Ciao.
I don't know how to not record.
See, guys, this is what we're girl. No, everyone, this is what we're talking about.
Wait, hold on,
That's
hold
all I
on.
got to say, guys.
I got it. I know. I heard it.